was walking on a wire over everything I broke, counting every silence like a word I never spoke, carrying the weight of every night I couldn't sleep, trying to outrun the ghost that learned my name too deep. I had fire in my lungs, but I was frozen in my chest. Every road I ever took just led me back to rest. In the echo of my failures, in the shadow of my doubt, I heard a whisper through the noise I couldn't drown out. It said, you don't have to be enough tonight. You don't have to win this fight. I'm falling into mercy, letting go of all I hide. Every scar, every story, every tear I kept inside. I don't have to hold the pieces like I'm running out of time. I'm falling into mercy, and it's finally pulling me alive. I was building up a fortress out of every broken dream, every brick another reason I'm not who I should be. But the walls I kept defending only kept me in the dark, till a light broke through the silence and found my guarded heart. I kept painting perfect pictures no one else could really see, smiling through the chaos like it never bothered me. But every hidden fracture, every unhealed part started bleeding through the cracks of my carefully built heart. It said, you don't have to carry it alone. You were never on your own. I'm falling into mercy, letting go of all I hide. Every scar, every story, every tear I kept inside. I don't have to hold the pieces like I'm running out of time. I'm falling into mercy, and it's finally pulling me alive. Not a voice of condemnation, not a hand that turns away, but a love that meets me where I am and says it's okay. Not a ledger full of failures, not a debt I have to pay, but a river running deeper, washing all my shame away. I don't have to earn forgiveness, I don't have to be the same. All the weight I've been holding doesn't have to stay. So I let it fall, every fear, every wall, every doubt they used to call my name at night. I release it all through the rise and the fall. There's a grace that catches me every time. Even when I stumble, even when I break, even when my faith begins to shake, there's a steady hand that won't let go of me, pulling me from who I was to who I'm meant to be. I can feel it now, I can feel it now. Something pulling me down, but not into darkness, not into despair. It's deeper than sorrow, it's love meeting me there. I'm falling into mercy, like the rain into the sea, like a lost and drifting heartbeat, finding where it's meant to be. I don't have to chase perfection, I don't have to justify. I'm falling into mercy, and it's teaching me to fly. I'm falling into mercy, where finally feel alive. I was lost inside the silence, buried underneath the blame, till a whisper cut the darkness and it softly spoke my name. Now I'm walking through the healing, not the same I was before. Every step a little lighter, every breath a little more. And if I ever lose my way again, I know where I will be. Falling into mercy, where mercy falls on knees.